Hey everybody, and welcome back to this video series on building the Learnbook project with Noodle. And just like the previous episode, I'm going to just go through the usual process that I would go through in this development process, but talking a little bit about how I'm doing things in Noodle and why I'm doing things in that way. And so last time we had finished off just doing a really simple intro into how we build our sort of first element to get our feet wet. Today I think I'm going to talk about styles a bit more, and then look at packaging things into reusable components, and then look at how we can use that to switch between a login page and a register page. And I had another idea which I can't remember, but it'll come to me anyway. We'll see how far we get with that today, and maybe move on to something else next time, another page. But this is a great opportunity just to see how the sort of basic components in Noodle work, and really getting a feel for the styles. The first text, the first elements, the first inputs on the page that are all styled in like a default Noodle style that we can give our own style to, that then will be pervasive through the rest of the app. So we have like a button here, we have fields, we have text, headers, and regular text, even like link text and stuff like that. So we've got plenty of things that we can do style wise. Oh yeah, and the other thing I wanted to say was I'm going to type some chapter titles as I'm going, so that I don't forget where I'm talking about what. So that was the introduction, and now we're moving on to chapter 2, which is styles. So I'll send that. Does that work? Yeah. So then I can check the YouTube chat afterwards and see where the different chapters are, because I'm really lazy and I don't want to watch the whole video again. So styles. Last time we had a look at the inputs. So we started on inputs at this standard orange input style. So I think the only thing I did last time was I changed the outline. I think it was the outline, wasn't it? To orange. Yeah, the outline turned to orange, and the label turned orange. So we can do more things with inputs. It could be nice if you want to edit a style that you've already applied. Select that style and select on edit variant, and then we can change things around that style and then close, and that should apply to all the other elements that have been styled that way. I'm not 100% up to speed on what Noodle styles do, and I know that they're not 100% perfect in terms of some things are considered part of the style, some not. And like when you override styles with your own custom values, that sometimes makes things a bit messy when it comes to like changing styles in other places. But let's just assume that it's going to work okay. And we're going to go and edit the label, because I wanted to check that the label and the text that goes in there is of the font of our mockups from the designer. So I think I haven't got the official font back yet, but I think this is something towards Roboto, Google font. So Roboto. Anyway, so let's do the label first. So the label text styles here, and this is textile label medium. So I want to go and find out what that is. Textile. Yeah, body medium. Oh, okay, so we'll go body medium, body. So we want to check that and edit that and say, oh, it's already Roboto, so that's awesome. And label, is that also Roboto? Yeah, so we don't actually need to change that. But if we wanted to, could have gone, I think it's label by body medium, for example, is the text inside the box. We could have changed that to a different font here, and then that would also change this text style. So we can add new text styles if we want to. These are the default ones. But if we modify a text style, then that will modify it everywhere else that text style is applied. So anyway, so that looks good. The text style is good, the label style would be good then, so we don't need to change that. That's awesome. Things like forgot password, maybe that could be. I know that we have primary colors in the app are orange and blue. The yellow is sort of reserved for learners. So I don't know. And blue, I think, is from the designer supposed to be used for anything that has to do with lessons, and then orange is just kind of like the app color. So, but then I don't really like making things orange all the time. It's a bit of a weird color. So not to like add the text that are clickable. It's a bit anyway. Let's see what it looks like. We can try. So let's see if forgot password. If we I don't have style variants yet for text, so I'm going to just design it manually, and if I like it, then I'll make it into a style variant. So we're going to create a new text style, imagining that this is going to be, we're going to call it clickable text. And we're going to stick with Roboto, of course. And we're going to change that to the learn book orange. See, that's like that kind of light orange is not good for. It doesn't look pretty, but it's also not good contrast wise. I think when you get something like that on a white background, it's not necessarily the best for somebody who has maybe sight problems. That might not be great. So let's see if we can change that to something bold, for example. Yeah, do we have semi-bold? Semi-bold? No, we don't. Black, italic, bold. Medium. That's not bad. Leave it like that for now and talk to the designer afterwards. I mean, let's see if in the designs we have any other evidence of clickable text. And let's have a quick look through. Clickable text, clickable text, clickable text. No. So we have to talk to the designer about clickable. Well, they're just put it in blue. I would like it to be in blue as well. There are like selected buttons are in blue as well, so I'm gonna go with blue. I have the blue stored in here. There's my blue. I like mirror over this kind of stuff. You know, just zooming in and out is my favorite thing to do. So we're gonna add a new color, and we're gonna call it learn book. Blue. And then we have to edit that, of course, because it's just orange now. So learn book blue is this color. There. Ooh, it's a nice kind of purpley blue. Hope that's right. These are things that I'll double check. It's a bit of a strange contrast, orange and blue there. Is that the same as what it looks like here? I'll leave it for now. The point of adding styles is that like just leave it for now, and then later I'll come back and check, and I can just go in and change it here, and then I'll change it everywhere, so that will be perfect. So let's say maybe because it's clickable that we want to underline it. Would that be a nice thing to do? So text style, clickable text, where are we? No, it's not here. Where's underlined? Am I going crazy? Other spacing, line spacing, case, no. So there's no underline. Oh well. Somebody did ask the Noodle guys about it at one point. Why is there no underline? I guess you could put it in CSS styles, but I'm going to do that right now. So let's add that as our style variant. We said we wanted to have a style variant, so we're going to call this clickable text. And we'll come back to it later and change it if we need to. I probably would like it to have a kind of hover state as well, for example. So let's see, that was neutral, hover. What if hover state is orange then? Or a lighter blue, for example, like that. Could be nice, you know, that is really obviously clickable. Could be good. So just leave that like that for now. Lighter blue, it's in the hover state, so that's good. And then this text, all I have to do is go and select my text style and select clickable text, and it doesn't work. No, of course it doesn't work, because I have to select the style variant, clickable text. Haha. There we go. Looking good. Well, not looking good, but like it's looking like something. So that's that. Headers, text. Do we go blue or orange? What does designer say? Appears to be a kind of brownish black. But this is me being like so impatient because I could just also wait for the designer to come back with the actual color codes and stuff. But like I said, if they're in there and they're done, then anyway. So I'm just gonna do a quick. Oh no, I was trying to do a quick color extraction, but it looks like it's actually not just one clear color. Let's try this one. 895136. 895136. So ChatGPT is converting it for me. Okay. So let's add a color that's going to be called header brown. Header brown, and let's see what that looks like. Am I going to be completely wrong? Again, it doesn't really matter. That's really brown. It's weird. Anyway, let's say that we're going to make that welcome text header brown. Well, it is already header brown. Oh yeah, okay, you don't really notice it. It's funky. This is all very funky and probably very wrong, but whatever. So that's good. And then we're going to say the title large. So this is me overriding the style. So this is not necessarily very good. If I want to make this permanent, I should go into title large and I should say title large is now going to be this color. And then it means that when I select title large anywhere, then that'll be the same font color.